Do you ever get completely overwhelmed with your goals with your horses? You have these huge dreams and you really don't know how to achieve them.
And your mind just races with ideas like, I just don't have the time, or I don't even know where I would start, or I'm a little too afraid. I'll just stick with what I know. Me too. And I finally found a solution that works. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my code to myself to just take baby steps. It doesn't have to be something huge. Just like when I'm thinking about cleaning the whole house and I'd rather just crawl back in bed. It's easy to find ways not to play with your horses when you have this huge goal. So, what would 1, 2, 3, 4 look like? It's like what Mike Dooley says: do what you can from where you are with what you have. For example, it's so easy to think we don't have enough time. We've learned to use the time we do have. For example, every night, Fiesta eats about 5 to 10 minutes slower than Willow, so that gives us a good time to squeeze in a game of the copycat game, just a little chance to bond. And what if you don't even know where to start? Then 1, 2, 3, 4 can ask for help. Ask a friend or a barnmate who you saw do something really great. Or Google it. I found 183,000 ways to do flying lead changes the other day. You can find an instructor, or you can ask your horse. Or you can ask somebody else's horse. In my case, I often ask Dama. She's a great teacher, and I had several students whose horses just didn't want to yield their forehand. This is also something Dama has felt really strongly about. So we played with it several different ways. The first way, she had nipped out with me with a bite. Yep, that wasn't it. The second way, she was like, ah. But the third way, she was like, yeah, that's really comfortable. I really love that. And then I was able to share that with my students and their horses. And what if you're too scared to try something new? It can be really hard to move outside your comfort zone. Stephanie Burns has some excellent advice in her book, Move Closer and Stay Longer. Let's say, for example, you had a bad experience and now you're really afraid to ride your horse. She says break it down. Do you find yourself getting nervous when you're driving to the barn? Or is it when you get out of your car, when you saddle up, when you put your foot in the stirrup? Whatever it is, that's where you do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say, for example, you're putting your foot in your stirrup. Break it down. First, just think about doing that. Then actually lift your leg. Then put it in there until you feel calm the whole time. By just taking baby steps, you can get yourself back in the saddle. For other great tips, please be sure to join our YouTube channel and drop by bridlesandbreath.com to see our video library and our home study courses.